This movie was all about racism. That's right, racism. I hate racism. But it was about it, and I had to watch it, because I didn't know it until I started watching it, and I might as well finish it. But, it's called 30 Days. 30 Days what? I don't know. I didn't find out until I watched it. It's got the brat in it. And, she's cold-blooded. I don't know, she's just mean. I hate her now. But, cold-blooded. She's horrible. Well, yeah. And, anyways, alright, this movie is about basketball. It starts out, they're in this gym, and there's these two teams playing. One's all white and one's all black, you can tell, because they're shouting racial slurs at each other, and if you had a teammate, yeah, whatever. It's horrible. They're, like, violently hating each other. Just yelling these slurs and stuff at each other while they're playing ball. And, like, I mean, the game would have been over. I mean, not so much at the words, you know, but, because, I mean, it's a word, you know, whatever, but just the hatred. I'd have been like, if you really hate me, let's throw it down, man. I would have been so mad. I would have been fighting long before they did. This one kid, Donnell, was like the biggest trash talker. And he was talking so much trash, and one guy got thrown out of the game for cussing at the ref, and then on the white team. And then this dude, Jason, came in. And now, I know in my last review about the Shark movie, I said that the lead actor was the most annoying actor ever. Well, this Jason kid must be like his little brother or something, because, oh my, who does the casting for these movies? Like, is this the best they could, I seriously think I could be an actor. If this is the best they can find for these movies, I would blow them away. And whatever, they're horrible. I could make money if these guys can. They're probably not making much. This is probably like a lucky break or something, but it won't go much further for this kid. But anyways, second most annoying actor ever. I don't know, he might have taken first. This kid right here in the corner, you can barely see him. And this movie's got Taye Diggs in it. I'll get to him in a second. Annoying. They were playing basketball, and they've been spouting all these slurs. The other kid, Jason, came in, and he's like, just standing there and letting Donnell score all over him, and then he's like, one of the guy that got thrown out, you can get in there, dude, what are you doing, you know, you need to play. And he's like, alright, I will play. But they have a timeout, and now, the coach on the black side, it's funny, he says to him, he's like, why are y'all playing with such an attitude? You know, y'all, this is a game, 5 players, 1 ball, he can count. Why don't y'all get out there and play? And Donnell's like, we're just trying to get a little respect. All these white people out here think that we're drug dealers and stick-up boys. And he's like, well, are you? And he's like, no. And then the coach says, well, start playing with your head and stop playing with your ass. He said, that'll get you, that's how you get respect. I was like, really? Man, that works? I always thought you had to do something like make $1 million or kill somebody to get respect. That's what I don't know, maybe I'm disillusioned, I don't know. I always thought that was how you did it. But, I mean, I guess if you play with your head, you'll get respect like that. Anyways, they go back out on the floor and play some more, and Jason just, like, Donnell's going up for a layup, and the dude just, like, grabs him by the head and bulldogs him and rides him to the ground, and, then he punches him in the stomach. Like, Jason's the one that tackled him, and then so he punches him in the stomach, and, Donnell gets mad and throws him on the ground, and then the teams come out and start fighting. Now, I can see the teams fighting, but then I guess, instead of the parents coming out to help their children, They start fighting each other in the stands, so it turns into a brawl. It's the funniest thing I ever saw. People just get old women going at it with their walkers, and just madness, craziness, total madness. And it goes to the judge scene, courtroom scene, where this judge telling them you all are starting riot, you incited a riot, vandalism. I don't know. He gave them all kind of charges, stuff they weren't even accountable for. So, because they took them all to jail, and all the guys in there got 30 days or 6 months community service. All the players involved with the fight, and he said if you do your 6 months, all charges will be dropped. And they all started cheering. I'd rather do like 10 days in jail. That would have been about the equivalent of 6 months, or like 30 days in jail. Give me that, man. None of this community service crap. If I'm gonna be working for the government, at least I want to be getting 3 hot meals a day. Whatever. But then he's like, but the 2 guys that started the fight, Donnell and Jason, 2 main dudes in this movie, each of you will live for 30 days in the other person's community. Wow, that's a punishment. What's so bad about that? Whatever. I don't get it. Maybe he's trying to enlighten them or something. And I think that's what he was trying to do. But I've never heard of a judge do something like that, but maybe it's because I've never been to court. I don't know. But they all both of them get picked on for a little while about having to go to the other place. And this is when we're introduced to Taye Diggs. First thing he says, he comes in and his brother's packing, Donnell's packing, and he's like, his name's Jamal Boy, Taye Diggs, this is Donnell's brother, and he sees him packing. He's like, you might as well not even pack your fat barn, because he's going to the burbs. He's like, you better put on your overalls and your straw hat and get your banjo. Which suburbs did he go to? Straw hats? Last time I saw a straw hat was when I was in like Cancun, I think, or Panama City. Straw hat in the burbs? They do that in overalls? Banjo? Really? In the suburb? I want to learn to play a banjo. I need to go to the burbs then, apparently. Alright, if you say so, Taye Diggs. But he didn't pack any overalls. He just packed his Gucci. So, he went to the burbs. And then, and Jason went to the ghetto, apparently. And, Jason had to live with this old dude named JoJo, who's the owner of a soul food restaurant. And Donnell had to go live with this lady named Mara, who was she was an Irish immigrant. And they both learned valuable lessons while they lived in yada yada yada, whatever. You can't, not really. I mean, it's working at a soul food restaurant, that's just fun, you get to meet people and cook. It's cool. But they learn lessons that I can't remember, but apparently it changes them. And then they go back to their respective communities after 30 days.